What's up, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Another video today. Hot Toys says, I'm Batman. That's right, guys. We're back today. Hot Toys decided to drop the Keaton Batman and a Batmobile on the heels of the updated Flash trailer we saw at the Super Bowl, which I must admit, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I could give a crap less about the freaking Super Bowl, but I did catch the Flash trailer, and it looked like a pretty good trailer. I don't know if I'm going to see the movie, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out later on down the road. But however, I did see the original Batman. I did see that. And I do not own the original 89 Keaton Batman, the DX, or the Joker, or the Bruce Wayne. I don't own any of those things. So an opportunity to pick one up. Updated, a 2.0, if you will, and some upgrades over the years since the last release. Yes, please. So I will most likely, actually pretty much will be getting these. So let's go ahead and look at this. Hot Toys has got a deluxe version of Batman, which I would definitely recommend getting deluxe. And then obviously we got the Batmobile. No reason to do two separate videos on this. So we'll just compact those into these, and I'll put chapter markers down below if you want to look at one or the other or both or whatever. So the Batman here, we've got, this is the deluxe version, which comes with this diorama base. I think this is a must-have. We'll take a closer look at it here in just a little bit. But this is everything. It comes with separate rolling eyeballs, which should be a standard figure on figures going forward, honestly, if they have a head sculpt. So dig that. Multiple mouth plates, which I dig quite a bit. Awesome cape, which we're going to have to determine if it's wired. I think it is. We'll see. I don't really know. We got the sculpted abs section because, you know, you got to have that. And we got a bunch of weapons that'll probably never make it out of the box. And then we got some hands and switch outs and whatnot. So let's go ahead and take a deep dive into this. So we do have a couple different things going on for this figure. These are the accessories. Now, I appreciate Hot Toys including, we'll zoom in, including accessories like this. However, the chances of most collectors using this is about 0%, especially with a figure like this that boasts about zero articulation, just based on the suit, which is screen accurate because Keaton couldn't really move with a flip in the original film. He just couldn't because of the technology of the suit they were using. So expect not a whole lot of range of motion in this thing, which is just fine. So we've got different little gadgets. Super cool stuff. I mean, I guess the ones you could add onto his belt, that might be useful. I don't know. I mean, the chance of me using those again, it's about 0%. You might want to use them, but it does come with them. So that's nice. So good job, Hot Toys. The diorama base, if you get the deluxe, has this gargoyle on the top, which rotates. So I'm going to assume there's a pin right here, because I'm thinking this is where it rotates, this little gap right here on the first stone, if you will. That rotates. I think that's cool. Will they do a better job at painting this than they did the recent Spider-Man diorama? I hope so. That was a little bit of a letdown. But I think if you wanted to touch this one up, you could. I definitely think it's going to require some additional weathering. I definitely do. Yeah, so we'll see. It's still too soon to tell. We haven't seen the final product. This is what they're showing us, but you know, we have to wait a while to see the final thing. But I do think it looks pretty good. Different angles, you can kind of rotate this thing around. I think it's pretty cool. There's no reason you don't get the deluxe, in my opinion. You just got to have it, right? Yeah, there's that piece right there that rotates on the top on the first stone, just like I thought. I dig this. I think it's pretty cool. So separate rolling eyeballs on this guy. You obviously got different mouth plates. Batman, and I don't want to go crazy here, but the Batman mouth plates are always up for discussion. Definitely some options going on there for the recent DX. Oh, is it Batman Begins, yeah. That one with the separate mouth plates, I believe, that had the duck face, and now Keaton's got like the pearl lights showing, and it's fine. It looks good. I think the sculpt on those are pretty solid. But the main part of here is you can move the eyes around, which is good because the head ain't freaking moving. So there's that. I mean, you can see right here, like there is no range of motion in that neck. It might as well be it might as well just be a solid piece, which it looks like it probably is. It looks pretty screen accurate in my opinion. So the cape is going to be up for discussion as far as, or up for debate as far as will it look and feel right in hand. We won't know that for a while. This one looks a little thick, which, I don't know. We'll kind of see how that goes. I love the yellow and black bat symbol right there on the chest. I don't know. It's iconic. It's nostalgia. It's beautiful. I like this quite a bit. And the sculpted abs and everything with like orange peel paint all over this thing. It's made to look like, like a rubber or whatnot. I like it very much. There's the Batmobile. We'll take a closer look at that in a little bit. And then we got this diorama in the background, which they have displayed a couple times. I find it very odd that we got a Batmobile pre-order up, we got a Batman pre-order up, and a deluxe, and then we did not see the Bat computer. So does that mean we're not going to get the Bat computer? I think so. I think we're not going to see it. It doesn't make any sense for them not to go ahead and show it to us now, in my opinion. They didn't ask me, but if I was going to throw this out there, I would put it out now, get the hype, and sell the crap out of the pre-orders on this thing. I absolutely love this bloodied up sculpt. Love it. I will probably use that in some form or fashion. I just freaking I just think it looks great. I think the blood on it looks great. The expression looks solid, and the way you can move the eyes around, whether you look forward or the side, I just think that's just all kinds of cool. So yeah, definitely a big fan of this thing. The question I do have is double jointed elbows or single jointed elbows? I don't know. I didn't own the previous one. I'm not expecting a lot here. Even if it has double joint elbows, I still wouldn't expect a lot of range of motion just due to the scale and the suit itself getting in the way. But yeah, that's straight up a strange angle to photograph this thing at. We'll step away from that for a second. But there we go. Yeah, so it does look like there's a wire in this cape. Yeah, there's multiple wires in his cape. I think so. Yeah, I think there's wires in his cape. I would love to have an option, Hot Toys, if you're listening, a drape cape and a wired cape. That would be awesome. I don't think it's included in this, but that would be a nice touch. The Keaton sculpt looks fantastic. Whichever one you want to get. Refined cowl from the previous version. Now there's going to be the Batman aficionados out there who are going to nitpick everything about this, and that's fine. I'm not that guy. I enjoyed the film. I enjoyed Keaton as Batman. I enjoyed just the nostalgia of it. But if one pectoral muscle is off or one I don't know, whatever, I'm not that guy. Those people exist in Star Wars land for sure as they start nitpicking on Vader helmets too. So there's that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Batmobile. Now, this definitely looks like a reissue of the previous Batmobile. I don't see a whole lot of changes here, but again, not a Batman aficionado. I'm not that nitpicky of a collector. But I definitely think there's some room for improvement on some of this stuff. Before we even get too far into this Batmobile thing, I know there's going to be a debate between Jazz Inc. and Hot Toys. This is not the video for that. We'll do a live stream. We'll chat about it. We'll do that. So be nice in the comment section down below. I don't know which one I'll end up with. I don't know. I know one will be a more expensive piece than the other piece, but which one you need in your collection, I can't answer that for you. So play civil in the comment section. But we'll definitely touch on that in a little bit. We'll look at that a little later. But this particular piece, I think it's cool. I mean, it's a space hog, 100% a space hog. And if you've got the room for it, which I think I do, I think it's a pretty cool piece. Now, if I was going to put, and they've got a photo of, let me back up here. They got a photo of Batman in the Batmobile. I would probably end up with two Batman figures, probably get a regular and a deluxe, and I stick one of them in the vehicle, and he'd probably never leave. That's probably how I would do that. And I would just close their hatch and just say, he's there. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. The paint application looks like it's just solid plastic. In fact, it doesn't even look like it has any paint. And looking at the previous release of this, it's pretty much unpainted black plastic. So yeah, there's that. It got some LED functions, got some cockpit details going on there. We got light up functions in the rear. And I've already seen all the posts saying this isn't accurate and this has the wrong angle and this is I get it. The fact is, if somebody came into your collection room and saw this, they they'd be impressed. Number one, they'd be shocked you had something so awesome. Number two, they would say that's the freaking Batmobile that I watched in '89. There's no question about it. They're not going to say, oh, this panel's 3 centimeters off or 4 millimeters too high. Or nobody's going to do that. Again, if you're one of those people, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, majority of people, probably not that big a deal. But I do think this is stinking cool, and I think the odds of us. Or the odds of it getting this instead of the Bat computer, I think it's obvious, right? The Batmobile, they already had molds. They might have updated a couple things. Some maybe USB-C function would be nice. That would be sweet instead of having to deal with batteries. But whatever it is, it's still too soon to say, right? Which one are you going to get? Let me know. If you want to pre-order these, you can check out Pop Collectibles down in below and check out Collector's Own. Check out Marcos over there. Let me know which one you plan on getting. Are you going to get the regular, the deluxe, both? Batmobile, neither? Whatever. And video coming on this statue right here very soon. As always, click what you like. See you next time.